No, I can base it just based on logic if you'd like.
Yeah, explain. I love that. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's excellent, right? So do you hold to the position that the Trinity is in the Old Testament?
Yes.
Now, from a logical perspective, and again, bar any Quranic explanations or anything of that nature, I can demonstrate how there is a logical problem and incoherencies in relation to the Trinity.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course you know.
I debate hundreds. I'm pretty sure, you might not have looked me up, but I'm pretty sure, I've debated hundreds of Muslims.
Potentially, maybe that is the case.
There's nothing new under the sun with y'all. Nothing. All y'all start off exactly the same. All of y'all. It's like robots that just doesn't know how to have a theological conversation about doctrine, scripture, and theology without saying the same thing the last Muslim said, literally right off the cuff.
So the last person spoke about...
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why does God have to be logical to you? I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying he is or is not, but I'm asking you. Why does an infinite God who lives outside of the realm of logic have to be logical to you?
That is a good question, right? So we believe that God created these, gave us the brain, he gave us logic, right? It would be incumbent, or at least it would make sense for the creator to follow our logic in relation to what he advises us with. He can't give us something that we can't comprehend, because then we have an excuse on the day of judgment when we tell him, sorry, we couldn't understand that.
Let me ask you a question. Does the Bible say that God's ways are not your ways, nor his thoughts your thoughts? For as high as heaven is to the earth, so are his ways to your ways, and his thoughts to your thoughts. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that.
So again, so why does God have to limit himself to your logic if his ways are above yours and his thoughts above yours?
Yeah, because you're assuming just because God's thoughts are above our thoughts, it means it's illogical. No, it still has to fall in the realm of logic, because you can't say contradictions can exist in reality, right? We can't have a God. For instance, if you say contradictions can exist in reality, then God can also be not powerful and powerful at the same time.
It all depends on your definition of illogical, and it also depends on your definition of what a contradiction is. You believe in God, and okay, so let's just cut it short, because I don't want to go off on a long tangent.
Of course.
I don't like chasing people around. You're saying it's illogical for an infinite being to be in a finite body, correct?
No, I'm saying it's illogical for the creator to possess two contradictory attributes at the same time.
Why?
In the same respect.
Why?
Because I believe that contradictions cannot exist in reality.
Oh no, the contradiction comes with your lack of understanding of what a human is.